The possibility of the United States declaring war on Iran is a frightening thought. Such a conflict would have devastating consequences for the entire Middle East and beyond. Iran, however, would not be alone in such a scenario. Russia and China, both increasingly assertive on the world stage, have been cultivating stronger ties with Iran. This raises a crucial question. Could Iran rely on their support in a war with the United States? The answer is complex and depends on a multitude of factors. Russia and China's support for Iran is likely to differ in nature and extent. Their own strategic calculations, economic interests, and tolerance for risk will play a significant role. The potential for a US-Iran war is a stark reminder of the volatile geopolitical landscape. It underscores the importance of understanding the complex relationships between global powers. It also highlights the potential for miscalculation and the urgent need for diplomatic solutions. Russia, with its formidable military capabilities, would be a significant asset for Iran in a conflict with the United States. Moscow has a long history of military cooperation with Tehran. Russia has been a key supplier of advanced weaponry to Iran, including the sophisticated S-300 air defense system. Beyond arms sales, Russia could provide Iran with critical intelligence sharing, technological support, and even direct military intervention. This support could significantly bolster Iran's defenses and complicate U.S. military operations. However, Russia's support for Iran would not be without limits. Moscow is unlikely to risk a direct military confrontation with the United States. Russia's primary goal would be to safeguard its own interests and maintain its regional influence. China, the world's second-largest economy, is unlikely to engage in direct military support of Iran. However, Beijing's economic clout could prove invaluable to Tehran in weathering the storm of a war with the United States. China is Iran's largest trading partner and a major consumer of Iranian oil. In the event of a conflict, China could provide Iran with a lifeline by continuing to purchase Iranian oil and gas. This economic support would be crucial for Iran to sustain its economy under the pressure of U.S. sanctions. China is also investing heavily in Iran's infrastructure and energy sector. These investments would likely continue even in a conflict scenario, demonstrating China's long-term commitment to its partnership with Iran. Section 4. Circumventing sanctions, the rise of alternative networks. The U.S. would likely impose crippling economic sanctions on Iran in the event of a war. However, Russia and China have been actively seeking ways to circumvent the U.S.-led financial system. This reduces the effectiveness of sanctions as a tool of economic warfare. One way to circumvent sanctions is through alternative banking networks. These networks operate outside the traditional SWIFT system, which is dominated by the U.S. and its allies. Russia and China have developed their own interbank messaging systems, such as SPFS and CIPS, which could be used to process transactions with Iran without relying on the U.S. dollar. The effectiveness of these alternative networks remains to be seen. However, they represent a growing challenge to the dominance of the U.S.-led financial system. This could have significant implications for the future of global finance and geopolitics. Section 5. A new financial order blockchain and digital currencies. Beyond traditional banking networks, Russia and China are also investing heavily in blockchain technology and digital currencies. These technologies have the potential to further erode the effectiveness of U.S. sanctions by enabling transactions that are difficult to track and control. Russia has been exploring the creation of a gold-backed digital currency, while China is rapidly advancing its digital yuan. These digital currencies could be used for cross-border transactions with Iran, bypassing the U.S. financial system altogether. The rise of blockchain and digital currencies is part of a broader shift towards a multipolar world. In this new world, no single country or bloc of countries controls the global financial system. This has profound implications for the balance of power